Welcome back. This morning we woke up to a mess in Green Bay. We had the first round of snowfall. Some areas seeing more than a foot. Now we're in a bit of a lull, but that will be changing as we get into the evening hours. Guess what? A blizzard warning. We're in the middle of April and we're still seeing intense winter weather from Marinette to Outagamie County, Brown up to Door County. This continues everyone for until Monday morning, midnight. We have winter storm warnings for the rest of us that are in place. We did have some winter weather advisories down towards Marquette, towards Sheboygan counties. That has been upgraded because of the increased snowfall amounts. Right now, we're just watching a little bit of some snow and sleet moving through the area, but with the strong winds, in matter of fact, causing blowing and drifting. So while the snow is not coming down at a heavy punch, the blowing and drifting is causing low visibilities. Down to a half a mile in Green Bay, 2.5 miles in Shawano, 1 mile in Menominee, 1 mile in Appleton, 10 miles Manitowoc. So they're not seeing too bad of a visibility right now, but that will be all changing tonight because we are watching another round of moisture moving in from the south, and it's moving in right now into southern Wisconsin. We move the camera farther southward. Here's where all that moisture is right now in the form of rain, but as it lifts up towards our area, it's going to be interacting with some cold air, and it's going to be all snow or sleet mix. This low pressure is dragging to the east very slowly. We had that first round of moisture early on this morning. This high pressure is pulling in all that cold air. So these two systems working in tandem together, making a perfect setup for northeast Wisconsin to see some very significant snowfall. Here's what the snowfall totals were from this morning. 10.7 inches is Green Bay up towards Akanto, 13 inches also Menominee, 17 inches near the Sturgeon Bay area, and just near 14 inches towards Shawano. Now, we are now the second greatest snowstorm in April on record, 10.7 inches. We only need 0.4 of an inch to break the record for April. We're clearly going to be doing that. And honestly, pretty interesting to see that we have the two of the top six snowstorms in April occurring in the last 2 weeks. We broke a daily record yesterday for snowfall, 2.5 inches, breaks the 1934 record. And then for today, we also broke the record, 8.2 inches so far in Green Bay. 6.2 inches was the old record back in 1928. So let's pan it out. Tonight, here comes the snowfall, 8:30, moving up to the northeast. Very heavy at times throughout the entire overnight period, with temperatures in the upper teens and lower to mid 20s, lots of blowing and drifting snow. It'll be more of a kind of a drier consistency, and with gusts near 40 to 50 miles per hour, it's going to be absolutely terrible to be on the roads. I highly suggest staying inside. So by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, by around 7 o'clock, this is how much snow we could perhaps anticipate, about 7 to 10, maybe near 12 inches of snowfall. Now farther down to the southeast Sheboygan, about 2 to 5 inches of snow. Now we continue into the afternoon. The snow doesn't stop in the morning. It continues throughout the day tomorrow. Very heavy at times throughout the afternoon, but then we get towards 4 or 5 o'clock, start to see the snowfall winding down in intensity. So that's at least good news. Now the low pressure is moving up towards Ontario, and we're getting the backside of that storm system with some lingering flurries as we get towards the afternoon on Monday. So by the time it's all said and done, we're anticipating an additional 10 to 16 inches of snowfall, perhaps isolated totals near 16 to 20 inches. And this is on top of perhaps over a foot of snowfall. So likely seeing perhaps near 20 to 30 inches of snow by the time it's all said and done. Now on top of that, gusty winds, 40 to 50 miles per hour. That's going to cause a lot of blowing and drifting, and visibility is terrible to be out on the roads for the next 24 hours. 25 degrees tonight, heavy snow blowing and drifting likely with northeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. For tomorrow, going with a high of 29 degrees. Also very gusty winds, 20 to 30 miles per hour as well. Over the next 3 days, we'll start to see a little bit of improvement, high of 36 on Tuesday, but then Wednesday we have another round of snowfall, and then a little bit of a wintry mix as we get towards Thursday, highs in the upper 30s. At least as you notice, Mo, those temperatures gradually warming, so we're going into the right direction as we get towards the end of April, because this is just a continuation of winter right now.
We're going the right direction, not the fastest direction.
Yeah, slow but surely.
All right, thank you so much, Gino.
You got it.
We'll still ahead on NBC.